In Wiltshire, the head cook has only been preparing and serving hot meals in this brand new kitchen for 40 days. The kitchen is new, and so is the government policy which paid for it.
Altogether £200,000 for the installation and all the equipping.
The £200,000 kitchen pod, like hundreds of others across England, was installed after the coalition government introduced free school meals for all infant pupils. But ITV News understands it's earmarked to be axed, even though the scheme is only 1 year old.
We're absolutely appalled, having spent so long ensuring that the children were excited about hot school meals. Now to think it can stop, parents are devastated.
I think it's awful. I think it's very, very poor. I think the government shouldn't cut the school meals.
Considering that we've only just got the kitchen up and running, and then they're going to stop providing for little ones, you kind of think, well, what a waste of money.
The project was pushed through by Nick Clegg when he was the coalition's Deputy Prime Minister. But it's not cheap, and those who've seen the budget say the Education Secretary can't meet the Chancellor's spending cuts unless free school meals are struck off the menu.
I just cannot understand why this Conservative government wants to take money away from working families and wants to damage both the health and the academic performance of the next generation by cancelling this project.
It costs £600 million for universal free school meals for infants in England, but it's paid from a £14 billion part of the education budget, which is not protected from cuts. The Chancellor's ordered all departments to model savings of at least 25%, and cutting free school meals, we understand, is right at the top of the list. The free school meals are provided to every child in England aged between 5 and 7, but that does mean the state is subsidising meals for those parents who can't afford them, but also parents who can.
It's really a question of value for money. For spending £600 million a year to give every child a free meal, regardless of their parental wealth, the fact of the matter is it just doesn't do what it's meant to.
We won't know the decision until November, but many are already warning it could be as unpopular as the decision by one Margaret Thatcher to cut school milk in 1971.
Isn't it worse? It's worse than Maggie Thatcher milk Thatcher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
That's not a tag any politician would care for, but when they said the next round of cuts would be harder, this is what they meant. Chris Ship, ITV.